deputies.
Okay, so we have found the little spring there and this overgrown trail. We're looking for Ginger. Oh, come on, horsey. So, yeah, this looks like it's going in the proper direction. Gotta look for Ginger. 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 I had a ginger ale with my dinner earlier. Sweetened with stevia. It was a Zevia. Not a sponsor. But they could be if they want to be. Just contact me. Alright, where is this trail? Kind of looks like it's going this way. Is it some sort of hint up ahead? Let's dismount and leave pebbles out of harm's way. Let's see, got my, where my armors? Let's, ooh, looky here. What's this? Fly agaric. It reminds me of Skyrim. There was something that was a similar name that looked similar. You discovered camp. Look at all the pretty flowers. Can I pick these flowers? Oh look, it's Ginger. Hello, Ginger.
It's not my fault. There was nothing I could have done to help. I was frozen solid. I couldn't even open my mouth. I couldn't even get a peep out. They would have killed me if I'd said anything. I couldn't stop what happened. I'm not to blame.
Talk to him.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Tell me everything that happened.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I want to hear it.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
What did they quarrel about?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
Why'd you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
But how'd you get all that blood on you?
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
All right.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Yeah, I don't really want to have to go back there and ask them. Let's see, what will I do? Just go there and see what happens.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Game saved.
Hey!
Yay, game saved. Alright, okay, Pebbles is down that way, but it looks like there's another path that goes this way. I wonder where it goes. Let me get some of this, fly aggery, or whatever it is. I wonder if I can catch butterflies like in Skyrim. Hey, butterfly! Okay. So it looks like he's left off and is going back to the farm, stud farm. Hey, Pebbush! Get on you. And so let's see, my quest says that I should go and tell Captain Bernard what you found out from Ginger. Well, if I knew I was going to have to go back there right away, I would have just gone and talked to them. Says that treacherous charcoal burner fobbed me off with lies. I scouted out all the small holdings, and Ginger is nowhere to be seen. I might have expected as much from a Judas who'd sell his friends to anyone for a bit of silver, but I paid the bastard back for his treachery. I don't know what that's about. Who did I pay back for the treachery, and how did I pay them back? I don't know. But I found Ginger. This part, yeah. So the bandit had a limp and came from Uzitz. Go tell Captain Bernard what you found out from Ginger. Okay. Oh, what other quests do I have? I'm supposed to go see Teresa. I can't stop thinking about that feisty girl of mine. I've got to see her again. Let's see. Visit the scribe in Uzit. Oh, evidently there is a camp leader somewhere. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to talk to Captain Bernard, but I'm going to explore first this other trail over here. See where it goes. What's the time? Oh yeah, I got half the day to do it in. Oh, just dead ends here? Well, that was quick. What is this, a grave? Looks like it might be 2 graves, actually. How mysterious. Whose graves are those, I wonder? And did Ginger kill them? Or did somebody else? Make our way back. Come on, Pebbles, stay on the path. It's just a little spring. There's Ginger. Oh look, it's a wayfarer. Gotta make sure that no one can see my dastardly deeds. I think this increases like my stealth and stuff like that. So, grab all that stuff. Because I'm so evil that way.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, if we can get back, we can maybe have something from a pot somewhere. Let's see. Go to the map. Here, we're gonna go to the left. Just follow the trail there, Pebbles. I'm gonna cross over the bridge. And then I think to the left. Is that birds making all that noise? They're sure making a fuss. Okay, and we're gonna take the right fork ahead. When we reach a fork. Oh. Someone's sitting in the middle of the road. It says villager. What the heck? Talk to him.
What are you doing here? Poaching?
What are you on about? I just found it here. But you seem a bit suspicious to me,
I've seen her
poacher.
face before.
I wasn't hunting. That carcass was already lying here when I came by.
Why, you still have the bow you shot it with.
I can't afford to travel unarmed.
Someone like me can't afford to travel unarmed.
I suppose that's true. All right. I suppose you're innocent after all.
I'm glad you saw sense.
And what were you doing here?
And what were you doing here exactly?
What do you mean by that?
I wonder what the like the asterisk, the sunshiny thing. You're carrying the murder weapon.
You're carrying the murder weapon.
You won't prove it's the murder weapon, but I'll prove I know how to use it.
Oh, she's threatening me, huh? You were butchering the carcass.
You were butchering the carcass right here on the road.
What of it? A corpse doesn't need possessions.
It'll be easier if you admit it.
It'll be easier if you just confess.
All right, then. I did it. I needed food. They killed my man, burned the house down. I have no food for me or the child. You don't really have to tell anyone, do you? And you won't regret it.
I wasn't planning to tell anyone. Alright, Pep, and you can go. I got 25 corruption. Roe deer meat. Oh look, I can get the meat too. Boy, I'll look down on this one. Let's see which way on this map. I'm gonna go to the right. That was quite a lucrative little interaction. Off the road, out of my way, peasant!
Ah! Hey, watch out! Bloody fool.
I'm a lord now. I got armor and people call me knight, and I'm also evil to boot. Not too terribly evil, just somewhat evil. Alright, let's go, horsey. We want to get back and we want to cook this meat and actually that inn is not far and that guy wants to buy meat, so I can probably cook it there. What? Yeah, let's go to the right. Getting late. No, it's not too terrible today. It just looks a bit dark. Alright, let me see about washing up. I haven't washed up in a while.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a
There's no place to wash up around here. Look around a bit. Maybe I'll find a water draw.
I could do with a bite to eat.
What are all these empty buckets for? An empty water draw? That seems rather pointless. They should have water in them.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a word with me.
Hey, where's my ale?
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Coming.
Let me have a look inside here. Eat from the pot. There we go. Free food. And let's see. Cook item. So let's see. Select. Surely I don't have to do that for each item. I mean, no, I guess it's cooking all of it. Alright. Let me look at my inventory. Roe deer kidneys and red deer venison. Yes, indeed, I am the Machi Hunter. That's right, I killed that deer. Let me see if I can sell this deer to him. Hello.
Here you are. I'm good help.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Top trade. Sell. to the basket. Hope he has enough for this. I doubt it. No, he doesn't. Alright, let's see. Let's look at the basket. And let's remove. Remove more. It has not the money. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Yeah. No, let's cancel. Cause I mean, there's got to be a. I mean, wasn't he the one that? He wanted to buy meats, right? So maybe there's another way to sell him. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's do to trade again. Food. We'll add the bacon. And I'll add the beer. Oh, no, adds buying it, and I don't want to buy it. I'm wanting to sell. Okay. Let's do this right this time. Okay. Kidneys. That's too many. Let's go to the basket. And remove kidneys. How tedious is this? Alright, now let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
But it doesn't have enough money. Okay, well let's go with this then.
What do you say to this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more, and we'll shake on it.
Ah.
Aye, for that amount, I can be persuaded.
Let's see if we can sell him something else as well. Let's see. Trader's Wealth. He only has 5 coin. Let's try giving him some deer meats. Alright, that's too much. There we go. Now let's close the deal. I'm not even gonna bother. Right now, I clicked X to close the deal. but it's not working. I can haggle's like my only option, it seems.
Let's have a word about the price.
I didn't even want to haggle.
Naturally.
Too much of a waste of time for just a few coins.
Are we agreed?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little, and we'll agree. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Alright, so I have a little bit more coin in my pocket. How much groschen do I have anyway? 2.3k. I'm a rich man, right? No, I'm not. I have more stuff to sell than I can seem to sell because the merchants never happen for money. But, what is the time?
Handsome, come and have a word with me.
Yeah, let's see. So I ate already. There's still plenty of daytime left, so I'm going to go back to the stud farm. And talk to them. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give me a thumbs up, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. And we'll see you next time. Kingdom Come, Deliverance.